generally what happens in a practical level, if I will tell you, this is more like a theoretical level, but in a practical level, and while doing this 2-year preparation for GATE, you can also target multiple exams. Like now this much hour if you need. So the best way to start is to start if they get too much motivation, but after a certain time, they will have too much confusion and ultimately they will lose the interest. So for that reason, what I'm doing it, after preparation, after class, the first thing you have to do. Hello, bachon. Welcome to GATE Wallah. Welcome to Physics Wallah. In this session, we are going to talk about what will be your best strategy if you are preparing for, or if you want to prepare for 2028 GATE exam. And I'm also going to include ESE also for this, because for 2028, you are having almost 2 years. So in that case, from January to January, almost 2 years you are having. So in that case, you all can parallelly take GATE and ESE preparation simultaneously. Now, this session is mostly for first and second year student, but somebody who started preparing just now, that person or that student can also watch this session completely. So this session is all about GATE 2028 strategy, in what way you have to prepare, especially for first and second year student. So let's start discussing this part. First of all, if I want to put a exact hour, nobody can tell you, but content wise, how much content we are having, or how much content you will have for these preparation part, that is something which I'm talking about. And for that, how many hours will be required. Let us, if I talk about here, for a beginner or average student, you will need to have around 1000 to 1200 hours of teaching hour. I'm talking about in terms of teaching, in terms of content consuming. After that, you have to go for practice, again you have to go for revision. So that is an extra hour for you. So in that part, especially for the core subject, roughly 800 to 900 hours. In this, if you are going for non-tech also, again 200 to 300 hour, again the courses will increase. If you are going for ESE, aptitude and mathematics, again going to take 150 to 200 hour. Revision, test series, PYQ, again 200 to 300 hour. So what I'm telling you, in this core subject part, if you are targeting the non-tech also, that means again 300 to 200 to 300 hour, that will be right. But this is for ESE part, for ESE non-tech. As in this session, I'm talking about mostly for the GATE people, but somebody who wants to prepare for GATE and ESE combined, that extra hour you have to think of. Now this much hour if you need, so the best way to start is to start in January, because now you will have 2 year completely. In a 2-year course, you will have enough time for revision, test series, PYQ, enough time you will have for that also. So again, this is a random hours I have given to you. Based on that, you can understand how much weight is, like maximum time you will have to watch the classes. Then comparatively 1/3 time, if you see, that is for revision, test series, PYQ and all. But generally what happens in a practical level, if I will tell you, this is more like a theoretical level, but in a practical level, maybe if you are watching 6-hour class now, again 6 hours of practice and revision will be required. In a whole, I am talking about. So on a practical ground, this is the situation for you. Now, what will be the ideal time to start? As I already told you, January, because January, February, this month is basically the ideal time, because you will have almost 2 years to prepare. And those who are going for college, like they are a college going student, mostly first and second year student. So for them, if you are having a 2-year plan, in that case, you will easily, like, you can prepare for the content part. That means the subject knowledge. You will have enough time for revision also. You will have enough time for PYQ solving also. You will have enough time for test series also. So that is the beauty if you are going for 2-year preparation. And while doing this 2-year preparation for GATE, you can also target multiple exams. Like ESE, you can target. Then other BRC exam also you can target. Some other PSUs exam also you can target. And if you are going to plan this in a better way, this session, this preparation is going to help you for your semester exam also. This session and the preparation is going to be helpful for the, if somebody is going for college placement and all, there also technical discussion you will have definitely, and I will say definitely an advantage. If you are doing this gate preparation in a proper way, the content pass will be, especially for respective branch, maybe if you're from civil engineering, maybe if you're from mechanical engineering, the content knowledge for that particular branch will be in a very, very good level, so that you can represent your chance in any exam in a good way, I will say. So that is the benefit of going for this. Now, generally what happens if it is a 2-year preparation, what people generally do the mistake, initially they are having too much motivation by watching this type of session and all, they get too much motivation, but after a certain time they will have I will say too much confusion, and ultimately they will lose the interest. So for that reason, what I'm doing it, I'm giving a phase wise plan to you. Like phase 1, what you have to do, this is basically a concept building phase. From January to August you can take it. Goal, what? Learn all the subject, complete first revision. In this phase 1, maximum subjects you have to learn. Maximum subjects you have to learn in the phase 1 part. Now study hour will be generally 2.5 to 3 hour on an average. Weekly target is something roughly I have given to you. Starting part, the subject you have to focus will be first engineering mathematics and general aptitude. These two are, I will say, most important part you have to cover in the first phase, because mathematics is going to be useful in various other subjects also. Like in FM, differentiation will be used. So in some other subject, integration will be used. So engineering mathematics, I want engineering mathematics and general aptitude. If you have covered this part, now you are in a same level of all other students. Now with that you have to cover 2-3 core subjects also. So these are the target in the phase 1 part. If somebody according to the class, if somebody can take up 1 or 2 subject extra, that is completely acceptable. No, I will say no need to worry about that part. Now if you come to the monthly plan, generally 2 subjects per month we target. If it is a bigger subject, if it is like geotech and all, or maybe in your respective branch, whatever subject it is there, if it is a high weightage subject, bigger subject, too much practice is required, then second subject will be I will say small subject you have to pick up. That will be a better decision to do. Or with a very, very hard core subject, taking aptitude will be best. Daily 2-hour mathematics will be best. So this type of combination you can make. Use standard textbook plus online resources for whatever content preparation. Either you are going for the self preparation, then standard textbook will be good. If you are going by through PW paid courses and all, in that case the online resources will be best for you. Make short notes during the first revision. This generally every faculty will tell you while teaching that subject or while teaching respective subject, that after preparation, after class, the first thing you have to do, revise the notes, class notes, and make a short notes from that. That is the first part everyone will tell you. Revise your class notes and then make a short notes, which is very, very important for all of you. Now, strength, I will say phase 2 now. In a phase 2, basically what we have to target here is that, again, we have to cover all the remaining subject. So in phase 2, I'm putting it here for all of you. The first part, cover all remaining subject. That is obvious, so that's why it is not provided in the PPT. That remaining subject you have to cover it first, and then you have to go for next revision also, second revision. Try to solve as many as PYQ you can. Here it is written 10-year PYQ, but if you are going for more than 10-year PYQ also, that is best for you. 15-year PYQ will be best, I will say. Study hour, 3.5 to 4 hour. For study hour, I'm not focusing it much, because for study hour, I will give you a plan at the last that you have to follow generally. See, PYQ, for that we have a book also to you. Like we have made that book for you, so that for each and every branches, and in that book, video solution, recorded video solution is provided to you. So if anybody having difficulty to learn PYQ solution in the the written form, if somebody is feeling difficulty, then that person can watch through recorded session also. Now recorded video will be available in that with a barcode. It is available in a book also. Now here in this phase, the maximum target is to cover the remaining subject, because now you are completing almost 1 year. So completing all the subjects will be first of all required, and then revision. So first priority will be covering all the remaining subjects. Second priority will be to cover as much as revision you can do. While doing the revision in this phase, you have to go in a cyclic manner. Cyclic manner means, for example, if you have covered A subject, B subject, C subject, and D subject in this sequence, if you have covered, then revision will be also in this same sequence. First revise A, then B, then C, then D. Again A, B, C, D. Let's take an example. Like now in the next month, you have covered the next subject also, which is E. Now the revision, cyclic revision will be E, A, B, C, A, B, C, like this. So in a cyclic pattern, if you are going for revision, it is going to help a lot. And maximum 2, 3, 4 cycle, or more than 5 also, if it is possible, you have to complete that. That means 4 to 5 revision, I am telling you to do this, to get a complete, I will say, control over the concept. And that is very, very important for all of you. Now, the third is basically the March 27 to January 27. Now, this is basically once your syllabus is over, maybe maybe small 1 or 2 chapter, or maybe 1 or 2 subject was remaining, so that you can complete. But now this much time you will have, where you can go for mock test, full revision test, subject wise test, topic wise test, complete revision, cyclic revision. All these things you have to do for all the content. And if you are having this much time for revision, practice, for giving test series and all, you are going to improve a lot, and definitely most of you are going to get the good rank. So that is the beauty. Generally what happens, if somebody who is going for 1 year preparation, if you ask any ranker who actually did preparation in 1 year, they will say we actually have difficulty in 2 parts. First, with the semester, preparation, GATE preparation and ESE preparation is sometimes difficult. What difficulty? That on a daily basis you cannot devote more hour, but with this you can devote more hour. That is the beauty here. That is the beauty. So giving more hour on a daily basis is going to be a problem for you. If you are going for 2 year preparation mode, every day you will have less hour to devote for the GATE preparation, and in that case the continuity and discipline is something which you can maintain throughout the preparation. Now here I'm giving a roughly ideal timetable to you. What I'm saying roughly, why? Because for some student it may changes. For some student who are full-time preparation mode, or maybe college timing is something different, it may change accordingly. Like generally morning 6:30 to 8 AM I'm giving class notes, revision time, and short notes, because this is time like before college, before you are going for college, or before you are getting ready for the college. Now after 8 I'm not disturbing you. 9 to 5 you are having a college. Most of you are having the college. Now from 6 to 10:30 you will have a regular paid class for the, or a paid batch class for the preparation. But if you are not going for the paid batch class, if you're going for the self preparation, still this time you have to devote for the content preparation. That means for the subject knowledge gaining part. Now night time you can go for formula revision, light reading part you can do. That is something which is allowed in the 10:30 PM to 11:30 PM. See, in a weekly planner you have to fulfill the content, weekly content, and here in a bracket I am using use weekend also. You have to use weekend, you have to use weekend and holidays. That is going to be a, I will say, the game changer for you. You have to use not all the weekend, not all the holidays, but if you are going to utilize the weekend and holiday in best possible way, so in that case fulfilling the weekly content will be very, very I will say achievable part for you. Many of you who actually say, sir, we have so much work in college. Sometime what happens that regular class we missed, now we have to watch recorded. So when we watch that recorded lecture this weekend, every weekend will be a like new day for you, or after weekend the Monday will be a fresh week for you. So before Monday, all the backlog, whether it is a content related backlog, whether it's a class related backlog, whether it's a preparation related backlog, that means practice related backlog, all things you have to complete in this weekend and weekdays part. So this weekend and holidays part, this is something you have to devote completely. Then definitely every Monday you will feel fresh for the preparation mode. Now, what are the resources you have to use? See, generally, if you are watching a proper class, you will have the class notes first of all. So class notes, or here it is written class notes and class notes problem. Then you will have DPPs also. With the class, we are also going to provide DPP for you. You will have weekly test. We have already provided PYQs book to you. It is available online. You can take that. Or somebody who is going for Infinity batch, in that it will be given to you. Subject test series. This will be again, the test series part will be mentioned. So in Infinity Pro batch, you will have the subject test series also. So all these things you can use it. So, but start is the class part. The first resource for you from where you can start, like somebody having a doubt, sir, from where we start? You have to start taking the classes. That is the first step. Once you are in the class, now you are in the mainstream. Now each and every guidance will work for you. Is it clear? So starting class, watching class completely, then making class notes is the first thing to do in the resources part. I hope it is clear to you. Now, regarding any other doubt, because I know in 10 to 15 minute session, you will not have the complete guidance. So you need some guidance for that. So these are the channels for respective branch. I will just give a space to you. So you can simply scan and you can join this channel for all the updates regarding the GATE and ESE preparation. And if you are having a doubt particularly related to this session, or maybe related to the preparation part, if you want to ask something to me, you can text me also. For me, you have to simply type Mrigank, Sir PW. This is the channel name, Telegram channel name, official Telegram channel name. So there you can ask your query also related to this session, or maybe related to your own preparation. So that you can do. I will try to help you in the best possible way. So with that, thank you so much all of you for this session. Bye-bye, take care, and keep doing the hard work. Keep improving day by day. That is the only I will say the best way to ultimately reach the success part. With that, thank you so much all of you. Jai Hind.